skeleton boy. What's this you got? Babe! Can you come get Brahms? I have work to do.
There is a home that's waiting for each of us, unique as the day is to.
Bonjour and hello everyone. I'm the Unapologetic Canadian and I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Shit. Today we are going to be looking at a movie from my childhood and I'm sure much of yours, the king of the Value Village discount movie bin. The Seventh Brother. The Seventh Brother is the story of a puppy named Tiny who becomes separated from his owners and lost in the woods. A family of rabbits takes him in and they learn the meaning of courage and helping others or something. So this bit of animation comes to us from a German and Hungarian team-up, released over here and dubbed and edited down by Utah's Feature Films for Families. I get the feeling that laughter will haunt my dreams soon enough.
Oh, good morning. Well, it's nice to see a new face in the forest. You say you're lost? Oh, and frightened.
What an asshole!
I recount the story of the seventh brother, a puppy named Tiny, who was temporarily separated from his family.
Well, thanks for spoiling.
There's a home that's waiting for
The first of many nonsensical songs to accompany the ever-so-important driving the car montage. They sure as hell aren't banging their heads to this music. So it starts to rain and the car breaks down on the side of the road. Where'd that raincoat come from?
Is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is. Angie, will you bring me the flashlight, dear?
Okay, I'll be right there.
So instead of being a responsible pet owner, this little girl just leaves the door wide open for the dog to jump out. Holy shit, that dog's dead.
Well, will you look at Tiny, hiding from the storms?
He's asleep.
So, because his owners are brain dead, Tiny gets separated. To their credit, they do go and look for him. For a minute.
Tiny, where are you? Come back, come back! Can you hear me? Tiny, come back! Grandpa, he's gone. Where could he be?
There, honey. He can't hear you over the storm. We'll come back in the morning when it's light. You'll come back.
I know that you're frightened. It happens to all of us, even me.
I'm terrified.
You know, once when I was a very young owl and hadn't been through flight school yet, I was
Can I
standing
just
on our
skip
front
this shit?
porch Tiny set an example for whenever you're frightened or and a family.
Shit!
But not everyone was.
You guys ever notice how annoying owls are in popular media?
Tiny was sleeping in a perfect little shelter he'd found the night before. And that's where he met
The most annoying shits ever put to screen.
It's got giant paws.
Achoo! Run away!
It's a monster. A huge hairy monster.
Are you sure? I thought monsters were a lot bigger than that.
Well, maybe it's just half a monster.
Was that like a werewolf?
Aren't you scared, Gerald Cuthbert?
Don't call me that. The name's JC and nothing scares me.
Ooh, edgy.
It's opening its mouth. Run away!
That went well.
We should just leave it alone.
You're right. But it looks lonely.
Most illogical reaction.
Discovering that he's not a monster, the rabbits decide to do what rabbits do best.
To run What's that? That means humans. A dog.
So as Tiny waits for his owners, and I want to comment here, this dog would have been fine if these rabbits weren't helping others and leading him away into the bush. The only one who's reluctant about this plan is Gerald Cuthbert. Oh, sorry, JC!
No, it's a dog!
So they decide to put it to a vote. Probably just to pad the runtime.
If your ears stand up, that's a yes.
Okay, all right.
Joanna? That's a yes. Mimi? Also a yes. Cody? Cody? Another yes. Marty? Yes. JC? JC? And JC votes no. But it doesn't matter. We win. Hooray! 5 yeses, 1 no. The majority wins. I love a democracy. Let's go.
Wait for me! JC's coming too!
Wait for me!
Take that!
Fatality.
You know, just for comparison's sake, I want to mention a couple other movies that came out the same time this one did. Fievel Goes West, Rover Dangerfield, Rock-a-fucking-doodle. And you know what? Those are all things I'd rather be putting myself through right now.
I should wait here. Come on, Tiny. We can look for your owners later.
Okay, but promise we'll come back.
Spoilers! They don't. So, Tiny is introduced to the Bad Hair Gang via a terrible song number, where they don't just introduce themselves by their names, but their dominant personality traits as well.
As you can see, I'm not too thin. Eating is my life. If you've no friend to pull your own chair up and call on you.
Pretty standard stuff.
People say I'm kind of cute, so coy and such a tease.
Whoa, what was that? Who is telling that little girl bunny that she's
Such a tease.
ugh, yes, that! Probably that perverted owl. Ah, and here we see the script writing process for the film. So rather than put up with the Carrot Patch Kids any longer, Tiny decides to take the easy way out and drown himself.
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, what a terrible thing to happen to Tiny. How sad. Time for a carrot.
Hey, you should have listened to me.
Just come on in. The water's perfect for swimming.
Rabbits never go in the water.
He's right. Look what happens.
Save me!
Boy, they've got a lot of rules.
Stop! It's dangerous! Stop! Tiny, stop!
The danger could get you. Rules are very important. Rabbits never run into the field without looking first.
Second shitty kids movie in a row that rips off Bambi.
If you don't look, the danger will get you.
What is this danger?
Stranger danger owl. Besides, nothing in this movie could possibly be Demon Bunny! Demon Bunny!
I'll make a real buddy out of you yet.
That's great.
So as JC continues to chastise, whoa! Rewind. Oh, for the love. He's got a foot under his foot! Disgusting. Okay. You know what? Let's just see what's going on with the rest of these fools. One rabbit is shitting carrots into the other rabbit's mouth. This movie's just making me really want to watch Watership Down.
Your
mine.
Help! Help!
Haha! My new favorite character!
Help! No! Help!
Fatality.
A vicious barking rabbit.
There goes my new favorite character. Of course, and unfortunately, JC's not dead. Now the rabbits decide to take Tiny home to meet the fam, dressing him up as the biggest nug I've ever seen.
Wait a minute, it's a dog.
He was very brave, and he promised to obey the rules.
His name is Tiny. Can we keep him, huh?
Will you guys give me Mom and Dad?
He did save our Gerald Cuthbert's life.
The name's JC.
I think it would be okay for Tiny to stay and become a part of our family.
So at this point, I guess Tiny's just forgotten all about his owners and decides to become one with the rabbit family, and all's well that ends well.
The forest is in danger! The forest is in danger! I'm telling you, it's sheer madness! It's crazy!
No.
Have you heard the latest?
What's going on, for heaven's sake? What's wrong? Is there a fire?
Okay, I take it back. The rabbits are no longer the most annoying characters in existence.
What do you mean? What's all this awfuling about?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well then, listen. Get a load of this. The rabbit family adopted a dog.
Oh my goodness!
What scandal! Absolute madness!
Where'd you hear this?
Why, the Hawk told me this morning. He was brutally attacked while having breakfast.
Attacked by the rabbits?
No, by the dog.
The Hawk wanted the dog for breakfast?
No, Birdie. He was after the rabbit.
Wait a minute. I don't get it. You're telling me the dog wanted to eat a rabbit for breakfast?
Oh, listen to me. Just this morning, when the Hawk flew in, I just remembered I have something to do. I have to dash. Ta-da!
What was that busybody doing? Was she trying to steal eggs again?
And she's a fucking child murderer.
She was just babbling on about the rabbits eating a dog or something like that.
Honey, what are you laughing about?
Have you heard the latest forest gossip?
Tell me.
You're always the last to know, but the rabbits have adopted a dog.
And so, all the animals come to pay tribute to the new prince of the forest.
He's a killer, a bloodthirsty beast.
Says the fucking egg stealer.
Let the magpie worry about him. He's fine.
You'll be sorry. He's a monster. A monster.
Hey, my owners!
Alright, forgot about them.
I know they're somewhere.
I'm sorry, honey. I was sure you'd be here when we got back.
I'm too late. They don't love me.
You should have fucking been here earlier! And yet another terrible song plays, but this one has the audacity to show clips from the end of the movie and from like a minute ago. But, you know, we'll just put it in slow motion and we'll pad out the runtime. Don't feel too sad though. A little slapstick will cheer Tiny up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to perform the story of a truly heroic moment. It is a beautiful forest morning. JC, as usual, is carelessly playing in the field when...
I've got you now. Please don't eat me, old giant evil hawk. You were careless, now you're mine. I was careless, and I beg of you to let me go. But if you won't, I must warn you, I have a mighty friend who will come to save me. Bravo! Bravo! Hooray! Hooray! Bravo! Hooray!
At least this dog shares my level of enthusiasm.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Run away!
Remembering that he's a dog, Tiny finally has enough of these panicking rabbits and teaches them courage.
Ah, a little bunny rabbit, alone with nowhere to run.
Kill it.
JC, just growl at him.
So remember, kids, if anyone's giving you a problem, growl at them until they leave. Works every time.
Where did they all go, boss? I don't know. Keep looking.
When I tell you, start howling as loud as you can.
Ah, what's this?
Oh my god. Is something gonna die in this movie?
I've been attacked by a bear. It must be a ghost bear.
What? So after all that, a random flood starts. Unfortunately, no fatalities.
Tiny, you saved us.
Look, I get the sentiment of helping others, and it's a good lesson to teach kids. But here's the thing. These rabbits are not helping this dog. They took him away from his owners, and now he's going to starve to death.
Well, if it's not the bunny puppy. You see, I was right. You don't belong here. Dogs don't know how to prepare for winter.
Please. Wait, what is he doing to her?
My friend Tiny's been bitten by a weasel.
This, please!
But we have to help him. Hurry!
Crikey, a deadly weasel bite. He's finished for sure. So with Tiny looking less than his best, the rabbits decide to take him to the only animal in the forest with a medical degree.
Let's go see Dr. Owl.
Ah, fuck! So the owl explains that Tiny isn't able to survive on forest food and needs his own dog food.
Oh.
We didn't know. Food? What's dog food?
We didn't know. Animation? What's animation? So the rabbits finally decide to do something useful and take Tiny back to his owners.
Okay, kids, you can do it.
Won't you help, you asshole? Let me just check and see here and make sure they haven't adopted a new dog.
Grandpa, look! He's here!
Oh boy! More funny looking humans!
I don't want you to get lost again. Please stay. I love you so much, Tiny.
Let him go. He'll be fine.
Okay.
I think Grandpa might secretly hate that dog. So, all's well that ends well. Tiny is back with his owners, and those rabbits refuse to leave.
Look inside your heart. Don't be afraid to be who you really are. And don't forget these wise words. You're never alone when you take the time to help someone else. Good night. Sleep tight. And when you awake, good things will come to you too.
So what's the lesson here? Have courage, help others, believe in yourself. And it just occurred to me, we're still lost in the woods. That stupid owl didn't help us at all.
Seems like I'm always solving the big problems around here.